Hello, everyone. Hi, what's going on? It is now Thursday, and it's 1:30 in the morning here in Israel. I believe it's 6:30 over there in New York City. And we are going to be covering today, excuse my wonderful Coke Zero, looks non-appealing. We are going to be covering two lessons as well as we can today. I see Colton says that he is here, and he'll join on screen when he gets his niece off to bed. Or to finish her homework. Sorry. Great. We have 4 viewers right now. I welcome you all. We have a lot to accomplish today because last week I was sick. Again, I will say imachem aslicha. That means I hope you forgive me for the fact that I was not here. And I didn't want to put off the review by an extra week every time. So I figured I would just run through both of these together. If you can't stay for like 2 hours, then I understand. But please, try to watch through as much as you can just to get make sure that you've got what's going on in the lessons. So we are in Seow's grammar lessons 16 and 17 this week. We covered the lesson 18 in the teaching session on Monday. And I'm just looking something up real quick before I get started here. Okay, great. I'm going to close that and pull up directly everything for our coverage. Here we go. We've got a lot. We have 2 lessons, so let's jump right in. This is Biblical Hebrew 101 with me and Jonathan. Jonathan has not been with us for a while because he's going through some stuff. So if you are a prayer, then give a prayer for Jonathan, if you would, and his family. Upcoming sessions, just so as a reminder, on Monday we're going to be reading David's story as we've been doing at 5 p.m. At 6 p.m. we're going to be teaching through Lesson 19, which is the Kal Imperfect of weak roots. On Monday we went through the Kal Imperfect of strong roots, and I think that went really well. On Thursday next week we'll cover Lesson 18, which is what we taught through on Monday, and then we will do on the following Monday, continue with our David reading and teach through Lesson 20, which deals with the narrative past tense, or the Vayiktol. Just so we are reminded, there are, I think, 30 total lessons. Yes, 30 total lessons in the grammar. So we are about 2/3 of the way through. If you have any questions, again, please post them in the live chat, and I will try to get to them. Especially if you have the generosity of posting a super chat, then you'll definitely get some attention. All right, so this is exercise 16. We're going to do section C and then do through exercise 17. We're going to alternate between the 2 lessons. So we'll do section C of this one, section C of the next one, section A, section B, section B, and then the readings. Okay, so it says, Anochi higadeti vehoshati vehishmati. This isn't normal biblical Hebrew, but because normally you don't have these 3 forms all the same. But we're going to look at it exactly as it is. I announced. The verb for announce is higid. To announce, to tell, to pronounce, proclaim, something like that. Anochi higadeti. It's hifil of the root. You can see in there the dagesh. The root is nun gimel dalet. That's the root. Okay, so ani higadeti, anochi higadeti. I told or announced. Vehoshati, lehoshia, hoshia. Hoshia is hifil of yod shin ayin. That's the root. And hoshia means I delivered, the hoshati. I delivered. I announced and delivered or saved. Vehishmati. Leashmiya is from the root shama, which deals with hearing. And it's in the hifil. Hishmiya. Hishmiya means he caused to hear. He made someone heard, or he made something to be heard. So I caused to be heard, like I made some kind of sound. I caused people to hear. I announced and delivered and caused to be heard. It would depend on the context to get exactly what's meant. Again, I'll remind you that we have a patreon.com / The Hebrew Cafe. If you want to jump online with me to go through the lessons at any point, just give me a couple of dollars a month and you'll be able to participate with us online. Number 2 says ve'ele. Ele is the word for these, and these. And we're going to say are here. These are. Ele malchei haaretz. These are the kings of the land. Ele malchei haaretz asher hiku v'nei Yisrael. We don't have here a resumptive pronoun, but we could have like asher hiku otam, asher hiku v'nei Yisrael otam, and that would refer back to the kings. So these are the kings of Israel, which, not the Israel of the land. Haaretz is often used of Israel, but it means here like the land of Canaan, probably, which the Israelites, the sons of Israel, the Israelites, struck. They struck, they killed. These are the kings of the land which the Israelites struck. Hiku is from hika, which is hifil of the root. Nun kaf hey, or nun kaf yod is better. Lehakot, hika, to strike. Don't imagine that it's nacha. It's not nacha or naka in hifil. That's not how you think of it. You think of it as hika, hika, and it's always hifil. It doesn't appear in some other stem. I don't know if my microphone if it mutes when I turn it off. Like we were having trouble with that a few weeks ago. All right, velo higid le'aviv. Aviv, the eve ending is his. Velo higid le'aviv ule'imo et asher asa. I don't know who the subject is, but whoever it is, we're going to say he. It cannot be she because it doesn't say higida, and it doesn't say asta. So he, it's going to say literally and he did not tell his father. You tell to someone. He didn't tell to his father and to his mother or to his or his mother. He did not tell his father or his mother. Et asher asa, what he, we're going to use this as pluperfect, had done. He did not tell his father or his mother what he had done. Velo higid le'aviv ule'imo et asher asa. I hope that that's pretty straightforward. Velo higid le'aviv, he did not tell his father, ule'imo, and to his mother or to his mother, et asher asa. Et is the direct object, and asher is what. He didn't tell his father or mother what he had done. Higid lecha adam ma tov, uma Adonai doresh mimcha. In this case, the word adam is not the subject of higid. It doesn't mean a person told you or a man told you. It means he, like it's talking about God as the subject, I believe. So he told you, oh man, this is vocative. He told you, man, what is good. He told you what is good and what the Lord demands from you. demands from you. He told you, O man, what is good and what the Lord demands from you. Doresh can mean, when you doresh et Adonai, it doesn't mean you demand God. It means you seek God. You go and you try to find out what God wants by going to talk to the prophet, or going and I guess in our day, like studying the Bible, something like this. You try to seek out God's will. But lidrosh can mean also to require or to demand. In modern Hebrew, you use it like darush or drusha, drushim. It's what you say whenever you're looking for workers. You need or require. They are needed. So you need people to come and work in your business. So you put out an advertisement that's called drushim, that you say in English, I think the wanted ads. Drushim is wanted. Okay. Colton, whenever you can get online, let me know and I'll pull you up. Okay, number 5 says Vadonai. Notice it's pointed as if it were Vadonai. Vadonai. The aleph is quiescent, which is why there's no vowel underneath it, which is why there's no vowel under the yod. There's no justification for not having a vowel under the yod if it were expected to be pronounced some other way. The missing cholam is because on the word Adonai, in the Aleppo Codex, we do not find cholam. The cholam is missing. So the pointing of Vadonai and the Lord is literally kamatz and patach. These are the points that are from Vadonai. Okay? Vadonai means and, the Lord and God. Hishlich alechem avanim, even, a rock or a stone, even. So God threw at you or on you stones. Avanim dolot. Even is feminine. Even dola. Even dola. Even yekara. A precious stone or an expensive gem is even yekara. Yekara is feminine. Dola. So avanim dolot, avanim yekarot are precious stones. Avanim yekarot, precious stones, expensive rocks. Diamonds are avanim yekarot. Rubies are avanim yekarot. All of these things that go into jewelry, the stones that are cut and polished and placed in jewelry, these are avanim yekarot. But in this case, these are not yekarot that God has thrown on them, but avanim dolot. Vadonai hishlich. Hishlich is hifil of the root shalach. Okay, but I don't know that shalach appears in any other binyan, only hifil. Hishlich, well, also the passive, the hushlach. So hishlich, he threw or he tossed upon you great stones from the sky, min hashamayim. Min hashamayim. Vadonai hishlich aleihem, not you, but upon them. So we're going to translate it. And the Lord threw or cast upon them, aleihem, large stones or rocks from the sky or from heaven. Probably talking about hail. Hail falls as these big ice that's like rocks. Right? All right, number 6. Mazot asitali. Mazot asitali. Lama lo higadatali ki ishtechahi. So mazot asitali. This is probably Abimelech talking to Abraham, saying, why didn't you tell me that Sarah was your wife? Or it could have been Isaac and Rebecca, I'm not sure. I think the same thing happened to both of them. But mazot asitali, what is it? What is this? What is it you've done to me? More colloquially in English, what have you done to me? What is it you've done to me? Why lo higadat li? Why didn't you tell me? Lama lo higadat li? That your wife is she, ishtecha hi. That she was, we say in English, she was your wife. Why didn't you tell me that she was your wife? Ma zot asita li? Lama lo higadat li ki ishtecha hi? Why didn't you tell me? Lama lo higadata li? Higadata. Hifil of nagad. I say hin gid. The nun assimilates and becomes higid. 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 Higadati. Higadata. Ma zot asita li? Lama lo higadata li ki ishtecha hi? Number 7, atem. This is you, right? Atem hamitem et am Adonai. Hamitem. This is from mut, die. Okay. Hamit. He killed. He caused to die. And then when you add the tem, the two tav instances become one. And instead of hey meet, this distant syllable is reduced because the stress is here. Okay, this is the near syllable. Now it's suddenly closed because the tav is doubled, so it's ha meet tem. Stress is here. So because this syllable is closed, it cannot have a long vowel. It has to be a short vowel. Hamitem, hamitem. What it says, you have killed, you have put to death, you, plural, have killed Adonai's people. The people of Adonai. Atem hamitem et am Adonai. That's a bad accusation. Not nice. All right. How's everybody doing? We got 9 viewers. I hope that this is making sense. You should see in your vocabulary that the word lama appears as 2 different things. You can say it as lama. Lama. It means why. Or you can say it with negation the mem and stressed here, lamma. Lamma. They both mean why. Lamma and lama. In this one we have lama. Velama Adonai mevi. Mevi is from the root bo. Okay, it's hifil. So you'd say hey vi. Hey vi. He brought. The participle mevi, bringing. Lama Adonai mevi. Why is the Lord bringing? Bringing is causing to come. If you cause to come, then you bring. Okay, you bring. We use this for all kinds of things. If we're sitting at dinner and I can't reach the salad, I say havili et salat. Havili or haveli et salat. We don't really say it. We say tavi. Havili et salat means bring me the salad. So it's used for all kinds of senses of bring. My mama chimed in and said, sorry that she's late. It's no problem at all. There is no late and there is no early in the words of the Torah. Velama Adonai mevi otanu el haaretz hazot. El haaretz hazot. So we say, and why, or why then, is the Lord bringing us, otanu, el, to, or unto, haaretz hazot, this land. And why is the Lord bringing us unto this land? Velama Adonai mevi otanu el haaretz hazot. If you have questions, please post them. I'd love to answer. In the first sentence of this chapter of this exercise, we had the word Anochi. Anochi means I. Okay? The shorter form of Anochi is Ani. Ani. Ani and Anochi means the same thing. In the Ten Commandments, the first word of the Ten Commandments is Anochi, isn't it? Anochi Adonai Elohecha asher hotzeiticha me'eretz Mitzrayim. I am the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt. Anochi Adonai Elohecha. This starts Ki Ani Adonai Elohecha. Kdosh, notice the syllable in the beginning. It's normally Kadosh. Kadosh is reduced to Kdosh when it is in construct. The Holy One, holy. The Holy One of Israel. Kadosh Yisrael, Moshiecha. Moshiecha is the pause form of Moshiacha. 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 Moshiacha means I deliver you. Moshia, deliver, save. And Moshiacha, the cha ending is a suffix meaning you. I deliver you. And when it's in pause, this syllable suddenly becomes stressed, and it's Moshiecha. Ki ani Adonai Elohecha, Kadosh Yisrael, Moshiecha. So I read this, Kadosh Yisrael, as being in apposition to Adonai Elohecha. So this is what he's saying. For I, and then we have a big apposition. The Lord, your God, the Holy One of Israel. So all of this, the Lord your God and the Holy One of Israel, is explaining who is meant when he says I. For I am delivering you, or I deliver you, I save you. For I save you. And who is I? I is Adonai Elohecha, the Lord your God, and he is also called Kadosh Yisrael, the Holy One of Israel. Ki ani Adonai Elohecha, Kadosh Yisrael, Moshiecha. Okay. Oh, I should say that Moshiecha comes from Yasha. Yasha. This is the root. And it's Hifil. So the first Yod becomes O. From the way that it was originally How. How became Ho. And then Shia. Okay, the participle is Moshia. Moshia. And then Cha is you. Moshiacha. Moshiacha, Moshiecha. I hope that's clear. Muriel also says hello because she's in the audience, and my mother says hi to her. Good to see you guys. Can you tell me if it's muting my mic when I touch it and then I cough, so I'm not coughing in your ears? Number 10 says, Hotzi Adonai etchem biyad chazaka. Hotzi is the verb. It's from yatsa. Yatsa is the root. The hifil would be Hotzi, and the ow became o. Hotzi, he brought out. Hotzi, he caused to come out from yatsa, which is coming out. Okay, so he brought out you. The Lord brought you out. The Lord brought you out with, be is the instrumental bet. Like, what are you using to do it? He brought you out with a strong arm or a strong hand. Yad really refers to the whole arm and not just to the hand. And so when it says biyad chazaka, it doesn't mean his hand was strong. It means he is the strength of his arm. His arm. He took you in his arm and pulled you out. So the Lord brought you, plural, etchem, out with a strong arm. Okay, to be clear about the parts of the arm, the whole arm is called yad. The whole thing is yad. The upper, so the up, I'll put my screen up so you can see. This part here is called katef. It's a shoulder. Katef with tav in the middle. Kaf, taf, pei. Katef. This part here is called zroa. Zroa. So you will also say bizroa netuya, with an outstretched arm. It's also talking about God's power, because the power is here. The lower part of the arm is called amma. Amma. Aleph, mem, hey. Amma. Okay, is the lower part. So we've got katef, zroa, amma, and kaf yad. Kaf. The yad is the kaf yad, the hand. The back of the hand is gav yad. The front part of the hand is kaf yad. The whole thing together is kaf yad. So yad is the entirety of the thing. So we have a commandment in the Torah about putting God's words upon your hand. Okay, so we do the phylacteries, the tefillin, where you put one on your head and you tie it around with a strap. It's already tied, but you lay it on your head. And the other one, you put the housing part of it, that has the parchment inside, on your arm. It's actually on the left arm, not on the right arm if you're right-handed. So you put it here on the yad. It's called tefillin shel yad. It's on the hand. So this is considered yad. And then you tie it around and wrap it around your arm, and then eventually tie it in a certain pattern on your hand. So the tefillin shel yad and tefillin shel rosh are the two pieces of the tefillin. And so don't be confused when you think that when it says yad, it's here. It doesn't matter, because the entire thing is yad in Hebrew, which is something that everybody knows. Okay, number 11. Vadonai hika chol bechor be'eretz Mitzrayim. Vadonai, again, is the form Vadonai, and the Lord, Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh, struck. Hika from lehakot, to strike. The Lord struck. This is Hifil. Hifil of Nun Kaf Hey, which is Nun Kaf Yod. There's the third Hey is really Yod. Nun Kaf Yod. So Hika, he struck. Chol Bechor, every firstborn. Bechor, every firstborn. Be'eretz Mitzrayim, in the land of Egypt. That's really messy. The Lord struck every firstborn in the land of Egypt. V'Adonai hika chol bechor be'eretz Mitzrayim. Why is it chol bechor? We see the kaf is soft because it's following kamatz hey, which is a vowel. This is a vowel indicator. Ah. So it's closely following the vowel, and so the beged kefet letter does not take the dagesh. That doesn't mean it cannot. It just means it doesn't oftentimes. All right. Good. Number 12. Va'ani, and as for me, because the ani is found here and also here. So this is separated off. Va'ani, as for me, hineni mikim, behold, I am raising up, kum Kum means to get up. So Hekim, he raised up, the participle, Mekim, raising up. Okay, or establishing, to raise up, to cause to stand. So, and as for me, behold, I am about to establish, or I am establishing, Briti, et Briti, Brit, Sheli, my covenant. Behold, I am establishing my covenant with you, itchem, ve'et, so itchem, and ve'et, and with zarachem, zera. Zera is a segolate noun. The root is zar-i, my seed. Zar-i, zaracha. We take off the suffix, we've got zar-o, with ayin sticking out on the end. And so we break up that consonant cluster resh ayin with normally a segol. But because of the ayin, it becomes a patach instead. So zera. And here we see the original form, zar achem. This is just an echo vowel because the two shvas in a row. Zar achem, your seed, acharechem, after you. Okay, so I'm going to write, and as for me. That's the emphatic idea, va'ani. Because we don't need this. We already have hineni, behold, I. So we don't need this. This is being emphatic. As for me, I'm, or behold me, normally when we have hine with a participle, it means I am about to do it. Like I'm doing it, I'm about to do it. Look, I'm going to do it. I'm about to establish, or I'm going to establish my covenant. It could also be I'm doing it right now. I am establishing my covenant with you and with your seed, your offspring, after you. Va'ani hineni mekim et briti itchem ואת עם זרעכם אחריכם. Okay, behold, I am establishing my covenant with you and with your seed after you. Probably promised to Abraham. Verse 13. Okay. Remember, any questions, please post. הוא הדבר אשר דיברתי אל פרעה. אשר האלוהים עושה הראה את פרעה. Okay, so who is the subject? It's like this or that. Hu hadavar. So that is the thing or the word. That is the word or the message or the whatever it is, which I spoke. Dibarti. It's the root is davar. This is piel. Diber, he spoke. Dibarti, I spoke. זה הדבר אשר דיברתי אל פרעה. This is the message which I spoke to Pharaoh. אשר האלוהים עושה. הראה את פרעה. הראה is like an infinitive. So show, cause Pharaoh to see. This is the word, this is the message which I spoke to Pharaoh. That God, or what God is doing, show Pharaoh, cause Pharaoh to see. All right, so this is the message or the word that I spoke unto Pharaoh. Okay, this is it. Cause Pharaoh to see, cause Pharaoh to see Is it an imperative? Her'a. Her'a is normally the past tense. So this is the past tense. He did it. The imperative we haven't covered yet. It's her'e. So this is the message that I spoke to Pharaoh, that he caused Pharaoh to see what the Lord is doing. Probably the message caused Pharaoh to see. So this is the message that I spoke to Pharaoh, which caused Pharaoh to see what the Lord is doing, or what God is doing. It's not Yud-Heh-Vav-Heh, it's God, Elohim. This is the message that I spoke to Pharaoh that caused him, the message caused him, that caused Pharaoh to see what God is doing. Maybe we should look that up in a translation and see how it says it. Without looking at the book, I'm not sure where it is, so I'm just going to look for it. Hu hadavar asher dibarti el paro. So this is Genesis 41:28. There will come 7 years. No. It is as I told Pharaoh. God has shown Pharaoh what he is about to do. So we can just get rid of that asher. So it's what's his name? Joseph interpreting Pharaoh's dream. And he says, this is the word that I spoke to Pharaoh, the message I spoke to Pharaoh. And then I would take this probably as because God, it says what God is doing, he has shown to Pharaoh. He has caused Pharaoh to see that is in his dream. He caused Pharaoh to see it in his dream. God has caused Pharaoh to see what he is doing. That's the basic idea. Okay, 14. Zot ot habrit asher hakimoti beni uven kol basar asher al haaretz. Okay, this is using this as demonstrative pronoun. This is ot habrit, the sign of the covenant. Okay, we said before mekim is from kum. The past tense is kind of funny. We said hekim, right? So if it's from kum, hu, hekim, the weak vowel becomes e, hekim. When we have I or anything outside of the third person, we add ot, oti. So imoti, the A here is now distant and becomes ha, hakimoti. So hakimoti means I have caused to stand, or I have established. This is the sign of the covenant, which I have established or made. This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between. In Hebrew, you put yourself first and you put everyone else second. In English, it would be more natural to say between all flesh that's upon the earth and me. But in Hebrew, it says between me and between all flesh, which is upon the land or the earth. This is the sign of the covenant which I have established between me and all flesh, which is upon the land. Probably from Genesis with the rainbow placed in the cloud. The rainbow is the sign of God's covenant with mankind, all flesh. Verse 15. Velo amru, not verse, but number 15. Velo amru aye Adonai hama'ale otanu me'eretz Mitzrayim hamolich otanu bamidbar. Okay, so velo amru, they did not say, and they did not say. Velo amru. Quote, Aye Adonai, where is the Lord? Ha ma'ale otanu, the one, ma'ale is from Allah, go up. So he'elah, he caused to go up. With the ayin, you can't say he, you can't say he like he la. So the ayin, the guttural here is going to change that form to he'elah. Instead of he, it's he. And then this copies the sound eh. He'elah, he brought up. So ma'ale, no, erase it. Ma'ale is the participle. Ma'ale. Ma'ale, he causes to go up. Or brings up. The one bringing us. The one bringing us up, that means the one who brought us up, right, in the past. The one who brought us up from the land of Egypt. From the land of Egypt, and then, comma, like it's no joining, the one making us walk. Okay, now this one is holech. Holech. Okay, for some reason this root behave is like a first yod most of the time. So molich is from like how lich, he made us walk. Molich, he makes us walk. Otanu. Ha-molich otanu, the one who makes us walk in the wilderness, in the desert. So where is the Lord, the one bringing us up from the land of Egypt, the one making us walk in the desert? Where is he? The people did not ask, where is God? It means they did not inquire of him. They did not, lo darshu et Adonai. Okay, this is from the word avad. The imperfect with this verb is going to be not something else. It's going to be ovad. Yovad, he will be lost. He will perish. Yovad. That's the future. I know it's weird. Lo tovad Torah mikohen veitza mechacham v'davar mi-navi. So the Torah, that is the law, instruction, will not perish or disappear or die. Instruction will not perish from priest, Kohen, nor counsel. Eitzah is counsel or advice. Counsel from wise man, sage, nor word or message from prophet. Meaning that a priest will always have instruction, a wise man will always have advice, and a prophet will always have a message. It will not perish from them, meaning they will not lose it. Okay? Keep checking back to see if Colton's here. Number 17, 2. Et benotam nikach lanu lenashim. Okay, that's one phrase. Ve'et benotenu niten lahem. Okay, that's a second phrase. So the first phrase, et benotam, this is fronted. Okay, it says their daughters, and it's the direct object, it has et. Their daughters, nikach lanu, shall we take for ourselves, lenashim, as wives. And our sons, no, our daughters, excuse me. I thought it was going to be daughters and sons, but our daughters, niten lahem, we will give to them. We will give them. We will take their daughters for ourselves as wives, and we will give them our daughters. Okay, banot, daughters, banot, benotam. The first syllable becomes distant and reduces, benotam. And the same, benotenu, our daughters, benotenu. Okay. Number 3. I know that this lesson is really long. I told you it's going to be like a couple of hours. Council is advice. Council is a legislative body. Last question, council versus council. I don't know the difference. Sorry, council and council. So it would be with the one with SEL. I apologize for that. It's like not knowing the difference between principle and principle. Mea culpa. Be'Elohim batachti lo ira ma ya'aseh adam li. Okay, so we'll take this first. Be'Elohim batachti. Batachti we're going to take as all the time. I trust. Not just in the past. I trust in God. Be'Elohim batachti. We could think of the past sense of this in that I have put my trust. I trust in God. I have put my trust in God. Lo ira. I will not fear. I won't be afraid. I will not fear, lo ira, ma ya'aseh adam li. I will not fear what a man might do to me. I will not fear what a man might do to me. And then we pull out that modal sense of the ya'aseh. Okay. Ha yiplu, this ha is a question, and this is why I separate it out, and I say ha yiplu velo yakumu, im yashuv velo yashuv. That's interesting. Okay, so the question is, will they fall down? Will they fall down? Velo yakumu. And not get up? Will they fall down and not get up? The im, once you have ha, then im means or return to some place and not return back here. This is the problem with the return, is that it means both going back that way and coming back this way. So it's would they go away and not return is the idea, that they would go back to where they were before and not come back to here. Will they fall down and not get up? I would like to know the context of that. So let's look it up. We say ha yiplu velo yakumu. Okay. Im yashuv velo yashuv. This is Jeremiah chapter 8, verse 4. You shall say to them, thus says the Lord, when people fall down, do they not get up again? If they go astray, that's return to their sins, do they not return back, like in repentance? Okay. It's about repentance from backsliding. Great. So let's see. Number 5, this nakuma is from nakum. Nakum, we will arise, we will get up. The nakuma is a long form. When you add another syllable, it's just called long. I call it long form and short form. It's a long form imperfect. Okay. Normally, this long form is used as a cohortative. Cohortative is when you say, let's do it, or let me do it. So that's what we have going on here. Here we go. V'nakuma v'nelecha v'nichye v'lo namut. This is the result of the first clause. Okay, so the first clause says, let us arise. That's one R. Let us arise and go. V'nakuma v'nelecha. Let's get up and go. Let's get out of here. V'nichye. That we might live. This is the purpose of getting up and leaving. Let's get up and leave so that we live and not die. Let's get up and go that we might live and not die. V'nakuma v'nelecha v'nichye v'lo namut. So this is the let's do it. It's cohortative, and this is the result or the purpose. Why are we getting up? We're getting up so that we may not die. Okay, we're going to see many, many times that the yiktol is used for the purpose. Do this in order that this might happen. Okay, I'm running out of liquid in my mouth because it's a lot of talking. I'm not used to talking so much by myself. It's already been almost an hour. So you got to suffer my drinking Coke Zero. It's been 53 minutes already. Number 6. B'abait hazeh u'biYerushalayim asher bacharti mikol shivtei Yisrael asim et shmi le'olam. Okay, so this is specifically a Deuteronomistic idea that in the book of Deuteronomy, like chapter, I want to say 13, maybe 12, God really talks about having his name dwell in Jerusalem. So this is probably when Solomon has built the temple, because when it says in this house, it means in this temple. In this house and in Jerusalem, Asher, because it's talking about a place, we're going to say where. Asher bacharti. No, we're going to still say which, because it's something that he chose. Which I have chosen from all the tribes of Israel, Shivtei Yisrael. I will. So this is saying, it goes back up here. I will put asim. I will put my name forever. Okay, so we should probably take all of this I will put my name forever and move it to the front. I will put my name forever in this house. I missed the word house. In this house and in Jerusalem, which I have chosen from all the tribes of Israel. I would move all of this, asim et shmi le'olam, up at the top if I were to translate this into better English. Because it's I will put my name in this house, in this temple, and in Jerusalem, which I've chosen. So it's taken this in expression, in this house and in Jerusalem, and fronted it, which puts the verb in second position, which we've talked about. The verb is in second position, and then the direct object. Complicated sentence, but nice. James says, Shalom lecha, shachachti lishmo ad ata. He says, hi, I forgot to listen until now. Not ad ata, but ad ata. So because it's in pause, it's like ad ata. Ad ata. I believe it's kamatz here because of the pause. Number 7. ואחרי כן ייסעו בני ישראל, ובמקום אשר ישכון שם הענן, שם יחנו בני ישראל. Okay. ואחרי כן is like אחר כך, and afterwards. After thus, afterwards. And afterwards, yis'u, this is from nasa. Okay, it's yin sa becomes yisa. The noon assimilates, yisa. Okay, yisa'u becomes yis'u, and Skinim Levi has a play in that samech where it loses the dagesh. Yis'u, yis'u. Ve'acharei chen yis'u b'nei Yisrael. The Israelites, the children of Israel, Israelites will travel or move on, linsoa, to travel, or to, we're going to say to move on. They will like set out. That's a good one. Set out. Children of Israel will set out. And now we have again a bet thing that's been moved up. So I would probably move this whole phrase to the beginning, and they will make camp. Who is they? They will make camp. The they is the Israelites again, the children of Israel. And the Israelites will make camp, yachanu, in the place of that, the cloud, the sham actually goes with that phrase, but and in the place where the cloud will settle down there the children of Israel will make camp. Children will make camp in the place where the cloud, I don't know, you should say lishkon, dwells there. It's a mess, but that's basically what it means. If we read it again, maybe you'll get it. ואחרי כן ייסעו בני ישראל, they will travel, they will move, they will set out. ובמקום אשר ישכון שם הענן, שם יחנו בני ישראל. And in the place where the cloud will stay or rest or stop or live, there will make camp the sons of Israel. Okay, that's the idea. Number 8. We will eventually get through this. This is 2 sessions together, 2 lessons, so that's why it's so long. ואתה ביתי אל תראי כל אשר תאמרי אעשה לך, כי יודע כל שאר עמי כי אשת חיל את. Notice the at is normally pointed at, but now it's in pause, so the kamatz is showing length. At. Reminds me of Nehemiah Gordon saying that kamatz and patach indicate that they're different words. And now, v'ata, and now, my daughter. This is a direct address. And now, my daughter, biti. And now, my daughter, do not fear. Al tir'i. Do not fear. Okay? Kol asher tomri. All that you say, all that you will say or should say or might say, I will do, say for you. So whatever you say, I will do for you. Okay? For, ki, yodea kol sha'ar ami. It says the whole gate of my people. I think that's just a fancy way of saying everybody. The whole gate of my people knows that you are a woman of valor. Okay? ואתה ביתי אל תראי, כל אשר תאמרי אעשה לך, כי יודע כל שער עמי, כי אשת חיל את. The whole gate of my people knows that you are a woman of valor. Right? Eshet Chayil. All right, number 9. You can see I was sick last week, like really sick. And this week I've got this cold, cough that's holding on to me, but I feel much better. Number 9 says, Hu yiyeh lecha lefe, ve'ata tiyeh lo le'eluhim. Now this is definitely talking about Moses and Aaron. It says he, that is Aaron, will be for you as a mouth. For you as a mouth. V'tiyeh, ve'ata tiyeh, and you will be for him as God. So God has a message and the mouth speaks. That's the prophet speaking. So in this case, Aaron is like a prophet of Moses. I'm going to delete that because I don't have room for the whole thing. Ve'et hamate hazeh, mate is a staff. Tikach beyadecha. So we're going to say, and you will take, tikach, you will take this mate, this staff. You take the staff in your hand. Yadecha is pause. Asher ta'aseh bo, with which, the bo is instrumental, with which you will do with it, with which you will do or perform the signs, the otot, et ha-otot. ואת המטה הזה תיקח בידיך, אשר תעשה בו את האותות. Signs. Okay, so to run through it one more time. הוא יהיה לך לפה, he will be a mouth for you. ואתה תהיה לו לאלוהים, and you will be God for him. ואת המטה הזה תיקח בידיך, take this staff in your hand, אשר תעשה בו את האותות. Okay, and then number 10 is even longer. He wants to make sure that you are reading a lot of Hebrew. So number 10 says, Im titen li et chatzi vetecha, lo avo imach. This sounds like Bilam talking to Balak's messengers. If you will give to me half of your house, I will not come with you. Lo avo imach. Even if you gave me half of your home, half of your house, I would not, or your household, I would not come with you. Lo ochal lechem, I will not eat bread. Velo eshte mayim bamakom hazeh. I will not eat bread, nor will I drink water in this place. Maybe it's not Balaam. I don't remember that from Balaam's story. Ki chen sivauti, for thus commanded me bidvar Adonai by the word of God, לאמור לא תאכל לחם ולא תשתה מים ולא תשוב בדרך אשר הלכת. You shall not eat bread, nor shall you drink water, and you shall not return on the way which you walked or you went. I'm not going to write all that out because that's a big verse. אם תיתן לי את חצי ביתך, לא אבוא עמך. עמך is עמך. If you give me half of your house, I will not come with you. ולא אוכל לחם ולא אשתה מים במקום הזה. כי כן ציווה אותי בדבר אדוני, לאמור, לא תאכל לחם ולא תשתה מים, ולא תשוב בדרך אשר הלכת. Normally, בדרך אשר הלכת would probably mean you won't return the same way that you went, like the same direction. Oh my God, do we really have to parse? What do you guys think of parsing? Can we skip it? Oh, Colton, howdy. אני רואה שכתבת לי לפני דקה. You wrote a minute ago and I didn't see it. We want to do parsing or do we just want to translate?
I never want to do parsing, so.
Well, we have a lot of it, so let's do it quickly. Hitiv. Hitiv means he did good.
Yeah.
It's from Yatav, Hifil.
He got that is Hifil from Nagid. Took me a second to find that. From Nagad, the root Nun Gimel Dalet. You know what I mean. It's first person perfect.
Yeah, meaning I told.
Yeah, I told.
Does the root Nagad appear in Binyanim other than Hifil?
I mean Hufal, but no.
Hufal, yeah.
I don't think so, other than those two.
Yeah. So we need to know it's Nun Gimel Dalet because we want to understand that the Gimel is doubled. That's the reason, but apart from that, it doesn't appear in the Kal. So it's so stupid to say the Hifil of Nagad means to tell. Like,
it's just means to tell, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, just the root in terms of supplying a root.
Yeah. Hotzeti is from the root Yatsa. Why am I writing my tzadi like that? Yatsa. So it's the hifil, meaning he made go out, but in this case, it's you. Hotzeta. Hotzeta, you brought out or you caused to come out.
Netatim is netatem rather from nun tet ein, and it's second masculine plural perfect, and it means you all planted. Is that the right one?
Yeah. You planted natua. Hiketi. Hiketi from nun kaf hey or yod is the root actually. Nun kaf hey, nun kaf yod. Hiketi means I struck. It's the hifil. I struck. I hit.
Hinchalti is hifil of nachal, perfect for singular, and it means to cause to inherit, like make inherit.
Yeah. Cause somebody to inherit. Hitavnu is the same as hitiv. Hitiv is he did it. So hitavnu is we did good. It's hifil of yatav. Hifil hitavnu. It's a real first yod. When you have first yod, many first yods are really first vav. So yeled, the root, the older form of the word is valad, or veled, valad. Valad is a child, just like yeled is a child. And the passive is not, so like to say, I was born, you say, noladati. I was born. noladti. So we see this vav is the real root of the word yalad. So we see holid, he caused to be born. But there are some where the yod is really the root letter, and then it it does other things like heitavnu.
Gidu is hifil again from lehagid, the perfect third common plural.
They told, or they announced.
Sorry.
Ravta. Rava, to increase. Ravta, she increased. From Rav as great, or Rabim, many. Lit rabot, to become, to multiply. So the root is Rava. Rava, and then she did it is Ravta. Ravta. She increased. Or she became great.
Ravu is they increased, and it's the call third common plural.
Yeah, so it could be just like that. Rava becomes Ravu. Or it could be a different word altogether from Riv. Riv, fight. So Ravu is also they fought. Could be they fought or they multiplied. Okay. Hirbeti, this is a hifil of the same root of Rava. Hirbeti, hirba, this is to increase, like to make great. Hirbeti, I increased someone else. I made him great.
Shichatu is PL of Shinchet Tav. And it's plural perfect third, and they destroyed.
Yeah, and the chet is virtually doubled. Ribita, excuse me. Ribita, this is rabot, riba in the PL. Riba, ribita. And I've never used that in the PL. I'd assume that it also is like the hifil, meaning that they increased. Do you know if that's true? Do you know if that's true?
What is it?
Is the PL the same as the? Yeah, it's the same as the hifil, to cause to be great, to make great or increase. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, is one transitive and one intransitive, like to make yourself
transitive.
great?
No. The intransitive is in kal, become great.
Okay.
But to make great is PL or hifil.
Go ahead and do this, Jason. Sorry.
So ishchitu is hifil of shachat, and this is another one where PL and hifil mean the same thing. They both mean destroyed. So shichatu means they destroyed, and ishchitu is they destroyed. Oftentimes it's destruction in a non-physical sense, meaning that it perverted the natural state of something. Yashchit, to destroy or to pervert.
So Akeem is the participle plural in the call from Tza'ak, and it means the crying ones, crying out ones.
Yeah, crying out, shouting. Yochez is the yiktol of achaz. Achaz in the kal, meaning to grab or to hold on to something. There is a list of these verbs. I wanted to think of them like the first aleph. I think there are 5 of them where instead of saying like ye, it says yo. Like yohav means he will love, yohav. And yofe means he will bake, yofe. And yovad Yovad means he will be lost or he will perish. Yovad. And Yochez means or that he will hold on. This one actually takes both forms, Yochez or Ye'echaz. You will see both of these ones actually. Ye'echaz and Yochez both mean the same thing. It's the future, the imperfect of Chaz.
This one might get me. We'll see. Nikach is from Nun Kaf Chet.
Nope.
Is it not? Is it Yikach?
Yikach is a form of it.
Yeah, is it Yod Kof Chet?
Lakach. The
Is
root
it?
is lamed.
That's
Yeah.
gross. I don't like that.
I know.
Okay. Okay, so this is the call, first plural.
We will take. We
yeah.
will take nikach.
Sorry, I thought it was
Nilkach.
nifal or pl in the perfect.
So the nifal doesn't lose the lamed. It's nilkach.
What about the pl?
PL, I don't. Likeach, I've never heard of that.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just asking.
Never heard of it.
Okay.
I've never heard the PL.
I also, yeah, it's okay. No worries.
Yeah, so Toveh is another one like Yochez, or the Aleph in the front. Toveh means he will be willing, or you will be willing, you will want. You are willing. To be willing is this verb ava. Ava. And so the future, Toveh, you will be willing. Is that one of our vocabulary words? I didn't remember running into that.
What? Echtal? Echtal?
No, ava.
Ava. I'm pretty sure he does have it in there.
Okay.
So Echtal is the call first person singular from Chet Dalet Lamed. And it means, oh God, it means I will stop.
I will stop, I will cease. Yesor. This is fun, look at that. An aleph closing a syllable. Yesor means I will bind. Lesor means to bind. It means to tie up. It means to forbid. You can forbid someone to do something. Asar. Asar is like, it's the opposite of hitir. Hitir means to make something allowable. You allow something. And asar is the opposite. It means to make it asur, make it forbidden. Okay, so yesor means he will bind or he will make something forbidden. It's interesting because in the New Testament, when Jesus is making Peter the first pope of the Catholic Church, congratulations to you Catholics who received a new pope today.
First American pope too.
Yeah, and he says, whatever you bind in heaven or on earth will be bound in heaven. And the word binding is this idea, asar. It means whatever you declare to be prohibited. Whatever you declare prohibited on earth will be bound in heaven. It will become a sin. And whatever you declare mutar, that's unbound or loosed, that is permissible, mutar. Mutar is permissible. Whatever you asar will be asur in heaven, and whatever you matir, whatever you make allowable will be permissible in heaven. In other words, whatever you choose, whatever decisions you make will be also heaven will follow by your decision. Because in Judaism, it's a big deal to make something prohibited or permissible.
Yeah. Uchal is the first. Sorry, Uchal is the first person. Yiktol call of the root yachal, yod kaf lamed. It means
And
I
so what
will,
it
or
means,
I will be able.
I am able, I will be able. Tishvi. Tishvi is from lashevet. Yashav is the root. Yashav means sitting. Tishvi is you will sit. Feminine singular. Second feminine singular. Tishvi. You will sit. I will sit is eshev. Eshev. Atat teshev. You will sit. Va'at tishvi. You will sit. Okay.
Eda is the first person singular in the imperfect or the yichtol from yada in the call. And it means I
Yada.
know, or I will know.
I know, I will know. Yahalok. Yahalok is from halak. This is kal. It means he will share or he will have a portion in something. He will share in it.
So is it like would the hifil be like to divide then? Like to a portion?
It's really messed up. No, it's the PL. The PL
Okay.
is chilek. Chilek. It means to give it out in portions. It's funny because the PL, like the hifil that we hear of this, is machlik, and that means slippery or to slip. Ani machlik, I slip, like I fall because it's like the ground is not. It won't hold
it's
me.
not stable. It's okay. It's like shaky
because there's an adjective from the same root. Halak means smooth. Smooth. So
yeah.
machlik is it makes you slip, makes you slide. Yeah.
Oh, yachbatsu. This is from chafatz, which means, and it's the yiktol third person plural. They will like or they will be pleased.
They will delight. They will delight in something like that. Yeah. This again is a real first yod. Notice that it's not like what happens with the first vavs. So yeah, it's from yarash. Yarash is in the kala, meaning he inherited. He inherited. Like you receive an inheritance. So yirashu, they will inherit. They will inherit, but it's also used not only for inheriting, like you receive from your parents or your grandparents. It's also you take it from someone else. So it's also involved in this is this disinherit.
Yeah, that's usually in the hifil though, isn't it? When it means that.
No.
Are you sure? I'm pretty It seems pretty clear that it's almost always in the hifil.
My parents morishim li in the hifil. They give me an inheritance. Lehorish is to give someone an inheritance, but to disinherit, to take it from, like whenever the people of Israel were going into the land, it said lereshet, lerishta. Lerishta is the infinitive construct. Lerishta, it's reshet, it's kal, to disinherit it, to possess it, to take possession of it. Reshet. It's like lashevet, lareshet. Yeah, it's in the kal. Are you looking it up? Yeah, but I'm right.
No, you see, the hifil, how it says BCH, which everyone looked at. BCH said disinherits in the hifil, to dispossess somebody of the land.
But that's not what no. Like look at lareshet. Let's see. So let's see. We'll put it in Hebrew. Come on.
Lerashta would mean like to
Rishta.
inherit it, right?
But it
Yeah.
means to take it away from the people who live there.
I mean,
ויאמר אליו, אני אדוני אשר הוצאתיך מאור כשדים, לתת לך את הארץ הזאת לרשתה. To give you this land to inherit it or to disinherit it. To
or
take it away
where
from
is
the
that
people.
right for an inheritance of it, for as an inheritance? Like,
Then why wouldn't it be lirusha?
I don't know.
Lirusha.
But when it's used in the finite form, and when it says that the children of Israel dispossessed the other countries, it's used in the Hifil.
ואותי ציווה אדוני בעת ההיא ללמד אתכם חוקים ומשפטים, לעשותכם אותם בארץ אשר אתם עוברים שם לרשתה. You're going to take possession of it.
Yeah, right. But that, yes, by it has to mean that. It has to mean dispossessing the land for the other people.
Look at this one.
For them
What
to
is this?
inherit it.
שמע ישראל, אתה עובר היום את הירדן, לבוא לרשת גויים גדולים ועצומים ממך. What's it mean? לרשת גויים, to disinherit nations.
Okay, I'm just saying, most of the time in the Hifil, it is used for that explicitly though. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't mean that too. I'm just saying that in the Hifil, it is more common to see that one. Like when we read when Joshua, when you read in Judges, that's the one, that's the form that's used. Because the call is typically to take possession of and to dispossess someone else of, to cause somebody to like be in a state of possess. Like, I don't know why it works that way, but it does. Like, that's just what I've read.
Like if my grandmother died and left money for me, I would say he horisha li kesef.
Yeah.
Horisha.
And it's used that way too in the Hifil. But I'm saying that the Hifil is typically the way that says to like dispossess them. It's more explicit.
Wow, to take possession of, to dispossess or drive out.
Yeah.
This is how we use it today, to leave for an inheritance.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's
to
both.
somebody.
Yeah, you can have it both in the Hifil and in the call. That's all I was trying to say.
I've heard lerishta. I've heard lerishta so many times in the text of Genesis, like the promise is made. That to me, my audio because battery ran out, so it might take a minute for that to come back on.
No, you're fine. I can hear you fine.
I'm going to try to arrange my audio. Sorry.
I can hear you fine. Can you hear me?
Barely.
Okay. Well, that could be me problem.
Now I hear you.
Okay.
Now I hear you.
Okay. Anyway, 12.
All right. Well, let's move on.
Yeah. Taklahu is the third person yiktol. Sorry, not third person. Second person plural yiktol of chalach, and it is you all will divide, or you all will. What was it?
Share.
Yeah.
Tahlaku ba. Just remember that kuf is not chaf. It's not.
Yeah.
Tahlaku, but tahlaku. It's really hard. Yis'u. This was in the reading earlier. Yis'u is from nasa. Nasa. Okay, linsoa. Linsoa, to travel or to set out, to drive. Today we use it for driving a car. And if somebody is like, they're just sitting there in traffic, they're not moving, you tell them sa, like drive. Don't sit there, drive, set out, take off. Yeah, get up and go. The samach is missing the dagesh chazak because of skin and blood.
Yeah, navo. This is the first person plural from Beit Vav Aleph, and it means we will go. come. We will
We
come or
will,
enter.
we will come, we will enter. Yeah. Again, this is yare. Yare, afraid. The future is tira. Ata tira. Tira. Ani ira. At tiri. You will be afraid. We said in our reading, al tiri. He said, biti al tiri. My daughter, do not be afraid.
Neilcha is from halach. It's the first.
Mhm.
It's the first person plural. Is this meant to be a cohortative in this case?
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go, as Mario would
Let's
say.
go. Yeah. So the nelech is the normal form. Nelech, we will go. The only root letters are the lamed, kaf, because hey, the halach acts like if it were a yod. Yelech. Okay. Nechdal is, it can be nifal, but it's not. In this case, it is the kal future, kal imperfect, meaning we will stop.
And I definitely would have said it was nifal, but
Yeah, it could be nifal.
Yachashovun. Tricky little bugger. This is the third plural yiktol of chashav. They reckoned.
Normally,
they intended.
and the is just this nun that's added a lot of times on the u.
Yeah.
So instead of u, you will see un, and you shouldn't be bothered by it. It's just a yachshvu.
It's just a ribbon of an older form of the language.
So normally we would expect it to be like this, yachshevu, yachshevu, or yachashevu. Could be an echo vowel or without.
Oh, it's in pause too. Yeah, that's why it's yachashovun instead of yachashevun.
Titni is from latet, natan. The future, this is an E, like a E stem vowel. So N10 becomes assimilated eten. I will give eten, which is for the second person, titen, you will give, and titni. You will give if you're talking to a woman.
Okay, asura. This is from is it? I read it. I read it as the cohortative of sur. Let me turn.
I think that would be with kamatz here and stress asura.
Okay, but what?
It's a call participle, passive participle.
Oh, this is. Oh, okay, that makes sense, I guess. Gotcha. So this is called passive participle, third feminine or feminine singular, no third. And it means she was bound. Bound is bounded. She's bounded.
A bound thing, or maybe forbidden. Like you could say, like, what is something that's feminine? Tefillah asura. Tefillah asura, a forbidden prayer. Like a prayer that you're not allowed to say. Tefillah asura. Asura is forbidden.
Gotcha.
Yiplu is from nafal. Nafal, to fall. Yin, pol. The nun assimilates and you get yipol. Yipol, he will fall. Yipol, then yipolu, the stress shifts, yiplu. Yiplu, they will fall. You get another one.
Anusa, another call.
Well, this looks really bad to me. This looks like I don't know if you want to guess this one. It means raped, like a woman is raped.
Oh, I was thinking fleed. This is why I think both of these are supposed to be cohortatives.
This is, can you see my screen? This is the cohortative anusa. Anusa. The stress is on in the middle week. It's anusa, asura with a kamatz.
Okay.
Anusa means that a woman has been compelled or raped, forced.
Yeah.
It is from the word le'enos, anas, anas, to compel. But it's ones is like compelling someone to do something, means forcing them to do it, and it is often the word ones, which means force or compulsion. It is the Hebrew word for rape, ones.
Is that where we get the word? And no, I guess it's Latin because it's spelled different.
Yeah. So a rapist, we probably shouldn't even say these words on YouTube, but a rapist is anas with the like ganav.
Can I tell you, while I believe everything you've said because you've shown me, and I know the way that it is written, saw the way that it was written in the text, I still don't think like because the only other because have they learned this
Saying that
vocabulary?
maybe he put the words in there
I'm saying
incorrectly.
maybe he's wrong. Yes.
Did I type it incorrectly? Like,
No,
does it follow
I
what
don't
it is in
know.
the book?
I don't know. I don't have the book, but I'm just
17.
saying maybe he's wrong if that's what he has in the book. Because you would, if you add the cohortative hey on the end, you would typically reduce the first syllable.
Where did I even get these? Did I take these from 18 by accident?
It says 17.
12, 17.
17A22.
17A doesn't have 22 in it.
No.
I must have typed these from somewhere else. Where did I get these? I'm sorry. So I am like giving you all these words that aren't even in. They're not in 18. Where did I take these from 19?
Did you teach 19 this week?
I did take them from 19.
Oh. Oops.
I hope I didn't do it. I did all of them. Also the English to Hebrew.
Oops.
All of them. I did the ones that I did the first set. These were from 19 also. Okay, well, we're gonna have to redo 17 next week, and we are absolutely right in our dealing with what's going on there. It should be kamatz in the first syllable. So,
Okay. Did you
yes,
just copy them
asura,
wrong, or did you?
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I copied the whole thing wrong. Oh my goodness. So asura and anusa. Anusa is very different from anusa. Okay, so let's get back into. I'm sorry. I must have had a wild week.
Yeah.
Okay,
You were
so
sick. You were sick.
asura means let me turn
turn.
aside.
Yeah.
Anusa means let me flee, let me run away. That's why we had those Hetiv and all of those that I'm like, but we haven't done the weak letters yet. Oh my goodness. All of this is my fault. This whole thing, this is 19. Oh my goodness. And this was all of these translation exercises were 19. Nobody said to me that I was doing the wrong lesson. I would have
No,
stopped a
well,
long
I
time
don't
ago.
have my book, so I didn't check. But like,
Oh well, I'll just copy these onto the next one. But we need to do 17 next week. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Yikhu, they will take. Okay, let's just forget doing like after this. This is 16. We will not do this slide. Okay, we're not doing that slide. Okay, I planted is natati, 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 natati. Okay, what's the next one? He snatched. How would you say snatched?
Fas? Chazak?
Tafas. Okay.
Tafas? Okay. Yitpos.
Tafas. This is funny because you see the form tafas. In modern Hebrew, we say the same thing, tafas, tafasti, But instead of tav, we say tet. And instead of sin, we say samech, tafas. No. Tipes, nitpas. Tipes is he climbed. Tipes. I'm sure that in the Kal, this is tafas, he took. Let me check that, because my brain obviously is not working right now. I can't believe that I did all of that. That is just crazy. Nobody said anything. Nobody said, oh, I didn't do these lessons. Come on, guys. Let's see. We could have been done already with this if I had skipped 17. That's really 19. Ooh, I feel dumb. I'm opening Morphix real quick to look up tafas.
No worries. Don't worry about it. That's tracking.
Now I'm all sweaty because I feel like stupid. So tafas, no.
What are they going to do? What are they going to do? Unsubscribe to the free content you're giving them? Like, it's like what? It's like what?
So this is what it is. It's that we still use stuff, but it's with samech instead of sin, tafas. But this one is climbing, like tipes. And then we've got the word tofes, which is a form. All right, he snatched. Tafas. Right, he struck. This is hifil, hika. Now I'm like, my nerves are shot because of this. I can't believe that I did 19.
They struck.
Hiku. She cast out. Well, I don't know. Cast out can be, I guess it's ishlich.
Yeah, leshalech also makes this one.
Ishlicha, she cast out, can be also zalka.
What about leshalech? Did they learn? Leshaleach, sorry.
Normally that's to let somebody go, to send them out.
Okay.
Another way that we would use, and I think it's also biblical. It's from related to the Aramaic word salak, but it's silek.
Oh, yeah,
So
I'm familiar with what's it mean again. I've not seen that word in so long. What's it mean?
I think in Aramaic it means to go out.
Yes, it does.
So in we use it in Hebrew. Lesalek means like to cast out. Yeah. Silek.
Or
cast out. He made them leave. There's also the word legaresh. Legaresh, and so we'd say gersha. He gersha oto, she cast him out. Legaresh. Okay. So I'm not sure what word they gave for cast out in the vocabulary. I didn't look.
Oh, she inquired.
Like she inquired of the Lord.
Shala or
okay. Shala is like inquired, like asked a question.
Yeah. Or are we looking for biksha?
Normally that's like sought or looked for. It can be requested, biksha, in modern Hebrew. Biksha, the kuf drops the gesh because of skin and levy, but I think it's asking us for darsha.
Oh, darsha. It's like every other possible combination I could have given. Okay.
Darsha would be like she inquired of the Lord. Darsha et Adonai. They cast out. We're going to take the same word as ishlich. We're going to say ishlichu. Ishlichu. They cast out. Ishlichu. They cried out.
Yata'aku. Yata'aku. Yeah.
Tzaku.
Oh, cried.
We're doing perfect.
Yeah, my bad. Tza'aku. Tza'aku.
You saved Hoshata. Hoshata, or
Itzalta.
Itzalta. Itzalta. Itzalta is from Natsal. The nun is assimilated into the tzadi. It's hifil. And this is from Yasha. Also, Hifil, the Vav is changed into Cholam Vav. The Yod is changed into Cholam Vav. Is Hoshata. Hoshia, Hoshata. Hitzil, Hitzalta.
She announced. Sorry, Kara. Kara.
Normally, the announcing is a different word. But Kara, she cried out. She called.
She announced.
Nun Gimel Daled in Hifil.
Oh, see, it's not okay. He Higida.
Mm-hmm. Higida. 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 You killed. Haragta. That's the normal word for kill. Haragta. They're probably wanting to put to death. So the word for death is mut or mot. So himit. Himit, he killed, he put to death. Hemata.
Hemata. Oh, yeah.
The taf is doubled because it has both the taf of the ata and the taf of the mut.
You drank. Shatit. Shatit.
Yeah, shatit. Shatit. Yeah. Okay, we're going to skip this one because it is 19. Okay. Which means we're also going to skip the reading from that section. I'm really sorry. I can't believe that I did that. This is 1 Kings 8, 12 to 21. This is going to be a cold reading, I believe. Right? Az amar Shlomo, Adonai amar lishkon barafel. Then Solomon said, the Lord has said to live in fog, in the fog, or in the thick darkness. He has said to live in it. That is, I'm not sure exactly what that means, so let's look it up. 1 Kings, we said 1 Kings 8, right? Verse 12. So he says, the Lord has said that he would dwell in thick darkness. Okay.
I'll be back in just a minute.
To dwell. Okay. 13 says, Bano vaniti, I have surely built Beit Zvul lach. I have surely built Beit Zvul for you. Zvul here, it says it's an exalted house. Let's look at the word Zvul, because that is like, it sounds like Zevel, which is garbage, but obviously it means the opposite. Says that it means lofty residence or habitation of the moon. What does that have to do with the moon? Zvulo, the temple is of the Lord. Beit Zvul, Zvul Kodesh. Nice. It's not a very common word, but it has to do with elevation. Lofty home. I have built for you a lofty home, an exalted home. Machon l'shivtecha olamim. Machon is like a place for you to dwell, l'shivtecha, for your dwelling, olamim, ages. In other words, a place for you to dwell forever. Vayasev hamelech et panav. Okay, this is, he turned his face. The king turned his face. This is the hifil of savav, to turn around. And panav, panim, his face. Vayivarech et kahal Yisrael. Vayivarech et kahal Yisrael. Or vayivarech et kol kahal Yisrael. He blessed all of the assembly of Israel. Okay, Kahal, assembly, Kahal Yisrael, the assembly of Israel. V'chol Kahal Yisrael omed, and all of the assembly of Israel is standing, not sitting down. Your battery's dying. You can plug your phone in while you listen to stuff. It's really cool. Vayomer, and he said, so this is still the king. The king turned his face, blessed all of the congregation of Israel, and all the congregation of Israel was standing, and he said, Baruch Adonai Elohei Yisrael. Blessed is Adonai, the God of Israel, Asher diber befiv, who has spoken with his mouth, Asher diber befiv, et David avi, with David my father. So who spoke with his mouth, with David my father, uviyado mile lemor, and with his hand he filled, saying, like probably with his power, he fulfilled what he had promised, saying, Min hayom asher hotzeiti et ami et Yisrael mimitzrayim, from the day when I brought out my people Israel from Egypt, lo bacharti v'ir mikol shivtei Yisrael livnot bait. I did not choose a city from all of the tribes of Israel to build a house, liot shmi sham, for my name to be there, for the being of my name there. Okay, I thought maybe Colton would come back and jump in. Va'evchar, this is a past tense that we will get into later on. Va'evchar beDavid, and I chose David, liot al ami Yisrael, to be over my people Israel. Okay, as a king. We're in verse 17. Vayehi im levav David avi. Vayehi im levav David avi livnot bait l'shem Adonai Elohei Yisrael. And it was with the heart of David my father to build a house for the name of the Lord God of Israel. In other words, David really had a desire. It was with his heart. He really had a desire to build a temple for God. I'm going to move the screen. We are on 18. Okay, here's 18. Vayomer Adonai el David avi. The Lord said to my father David, my father, Ya'an asher hayim levavcha livnot bait lishmi. Ya'an asher means because it was with your heart to build a house for my name. Hetivota, you did well. Hetivota, this is lehativ, to do well, lehitiv. Hetivota ki hayim levavcha. You did well because it was with your heart. In other words, really something you wanted to do. Rak ata lo tivnei habayit, but you yourself will not build the house, ki'im, but rather, bincha hayotze mechalatzecha, but your son, the one coming out from your loins, mechalatzecha. Hu yivnei habayit lishmi. Hu yivnei habayit lishmi. He will build the house for my name. Vayakem, notice not Yakom, but Vayakem, it's the Yakim. Yakim. He will establish, he established. Vayakem Adonai et devaro, the Lord established his word, or he fulfilled his word, Asher diber, which he had spoken. Va'akum, and I arose, Tachat David avi, instead of my father David. I arose instead of him, meaning that I took his place as king. Va'ashev al kisei Yisrael, and I sat upon the throne of Israel. Ka'asher diber Adonai, as the Lord had spoken. Va'evne habayit l'shem Adonai Elohi Yisrael. And I built the house for the name of the Lord God of Israel. I'm going to make through the whole thing before Colton comes back.
I'm back.
Va'asim. Okay, you want to take the last verse? We're on verse 21.
Sure, sorry about that. Va'asim sham makom la'aron asher sham berit Adonai asher charat im avotenu behotzio otam me'eretz Mitzrayim.
Mm-hmm. And I put
Yeah,
Va'asim.
and I set there a place for the ark, which the covenant of the Lord is, which is there, which
So
he
we'd
cut.
probably say in which God's
Yeah.
covenant is.
Yeah, which he cut with our fathers when he brought in his bringing them from the
Yes,
land of
in
Egypt.
his bringing them. Yeah. Yeah.
From the land of Egypt. I said it. Sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear it.
No,
In
I
his
must have
bringing
cut out.
them out of the land of Egypt. Fantastic. This is 19, so we're going to ignore this whole thing and cut it to the next thing. I apologize for that. How many mistakes can a person make, huh?
They could make more than you do. Promise you that.
Well, I'm disappointed that I made that for 19 instead of 17.
Yeah.
Basically, because I really wanted to catch up today.
I know. It stinks. It stinks.
Yeah. But still, we went 2
Were you preparing
hours.
19 for this coming week then? Is that right?
No.
Is that what happened? Huh?
18 is next. 18 is
Oh,
next
really?
Thursday.
Whoa, you were just like motoring ahead. Let's do it all. He's just trying to get ahead of the game.
So I'm going to have to throw 17 in with 18 and just shame myself. But 19 should be really easy for everybody when we get to it.
They have all the answers. Right.
Yeah. How are we doing on our learning? I don't know what's going on, if people are doing the homework or they're just following along, or
I personally am just following along, but
yeah.
With everything else I got going on, the fact that
I guess if I had paid better attention, then I wouldn't have put lesson 19 in this.
Dude,
that's a lot of typing. It's a lot of typing.
Yeah, it's just the extra work that you're upset about. I get that. That's different. Yeah, I'd be upset about that too. That's fair.
Oh, well, next time. All right. Well, it's been 2 hours. I think that's enough of Bill's time.
All right. Well, you have a good one. Sorry. I'm glad I got on here. Sorry it was late.
Yeah. We'll see you next Monday then.
Yep. See ya.
Bye, everybody. Bye. Thank you very much.